Corey Osdraw, Director of Sales with the Rocket City Trash Pandas. This is another edition of Trash Panda Tales brought to you by Sprocket Kids Club, available at trashpandasbaseball.com. I'll be reading today, The Day I Went to Space. Have you ever been to outer space? Well, it's a very beautiful place. How would you know, I ask? I took a trip to space in the past. Now, it was not planned, that I'll admit, but it was one most adventurous trip. I remember the night crystal clear. I had just gone to bed when what did I hear? A humming and a clicking coming from under the bed, then a boom and a flash, and a helmet on my head. I didn't know what it was, it happened so fast, but I remember the roar of the engine blast. I looked around and my bed was a spaceship. I was wearing a flight suit on my very first space trip. Up my bed flew, just like a rocket, up through the stars to a space station to dock it. All around me I saw other bed spaceships landing, and an odd space teacher who seemed rather demanding. The space teacher ran up and said, "Young man, come in. Your space travel class is about to begin." He's got a spacesuit like Sprocket. So I hopped from the ship and I ran inside, pinching myself, not believing my eyes. It was an entire space station filled to the brim with aliens and spaceships, and my best friend, Kim. I ran to my friend who was working on space jets. She said, "Thank goodness you made it. We're going to be space cadets." Training started immediately for the whole team. We got our very own space suits with red laser beams. We learned how to speak alien and all their handshakes. We learned about space boats on planets with space lakes. We're speaking alien right there. We trained without gravity and ate alien soup. We explored deep space with the whole cadet group. We visited new planets and big black holes and landed in craters that looked like big bowls. We visited stars and galaxies far, far away and met so many cool aliens in an intergalactic cafe. We met an Urbonian with tentacles and one big eye. A space surfer with a spaceboard was one cool guy. Cute little beings that could read your thoughts and big loud beeping alien robots. Some had colorful ears and rather large noses. Others were small with arms like hoses. So many aliens from so many places with amazing abilities and extraordinary faces. Next, we learned how to pilot an alien craft, and let me tell you, warp speed is fast. We toured the Milky Way and a big black hole. We caught fish on Jupiter and met a reptilian mole. We learned and we trained and we tried our best, preparing for the final Space Cadet test. The day finally came and our teacher was proud. We gathered in a space dome, greeted by a big crowd. Up on a stage, we stood for graduation, each representing our own planet or nation. I saw my mom, my sister, my dad, and my dog sitting next to my friend Eric's alien family and frogs. Our teacher spoke of all we learned and the places we'd been, then proudly presented us with our Space Cadet pins. When it was done, we were sent back to our spaceships, told to suit up and prepare for one final space trip. The destination was home, back to where we were from. We all blasted off. Space training was done. I landed my space bed as quiet as a mouse, brought it right through the window back into my house. What an adventure, truly amazing indeed. I'm a space cadet now, ready for whatever space needs. Ready for sleep, I turned off the light and gazed up into space and the beautiful night.